Who, what, when, and why. Mole concept. Who? German chemist named Wilhelm Outswald create his team. What? A term used to describe an amount, substance, and Avogadro's number equals 6.022 times 10 square root of 23 particles, atoms, or molecules of substance. When? This term was first used around 1896. Why? The purpose of his team is so scientists can know exactly how many atoms or molecules are reacting together and what product they form. Mole denotes a collection of large fixed number of atoms or molecules. Abbreviation for the unit mole, amount of substance containing the same number of atoms as 12 grams of pure carbon. Avogadro's number equals 6.02 times 10 square root of 23 atoms or molecules divide mole of substance. Reactants reactants appear react ano, reactants appear on the left side of the equation. Anatomy of chemical equation. The states of reactants and products are written in a parenthesis to the right of each compound. Coefficients are inserted to balance the equation. Subscript and coefficients give different informations. Subscript tell us number of atoms of each elements and molecules. Subscript and coefficients give different information. Subscript tells the number of atoms and each elements in molecules. Coefficients tells the number of molecules compounds. Reaction type. Combination reaction. Two or more substance react to the form of product. Example, nitrogen plus hydrogen equals 2.0, and calcium hydrogen plus boron equals calcium hydrogen boron 2. 2 magnesium plus oxygen equals 2 magnesium oxygen. Decomposition reaction. One substance break down into the two or more substances. Example, cal calcium copper equals calcium oxygen plus calcium oxygen. Combustion reaction. The rapid reaction that have oxygen as a reactant sometimes produce a flame. Second, most often involve hydrogen carbon reacting with oxygen in the air to produce copper and hydrogen oxygen. The AMO unit, defined since 1961 as one-half mass of the 12 calcium isotope, and 12 calcium equals 12 AMO.
Formula weights. Some of the atomic weights for the atoms in chemical formula. So the formula weights of calcium chloride would be Ca 140.1 atomic mass unit plus Cl2 35.5 atomic mass unit. 111.1 atomic mass unit. These are generally reported for ionic compound. Molecular weights. Sum of the atomic weights of the atom in molecule. For the molecule ethane, calcium hydrogen, the molecular weight would be C 12.0 atomic mass unit plus H6 1.0 atomic mass unit 30.0 atomic mass unit. Percent composition. One can find percent of the mass of a compound that comes from each of the elements in the compound by using the equation. Number of atoms, atomic weight, element times 100 of the compound.
Percent composition. So, the percent of carbon and hydrogen in A10, calcium to hydrogen to molecular mass equals 30 is C equals 2 times 12.0 amo divided to 30 amo equals 24.0 amo divided 30 amo times 100 equals 80%.
Atomic mass unit and the mole. Atomic mass unit definition: 12 calcium equal 12 atomic mass unit. 1 atomic mass unit equal 6,605 times 10 square root 24 grams. How many 12 calcium atoms weigh 12 grams? 6.02 times 10 square root 23 calcium weight 12 grams. Avogadro number, the mole.
Atomic mass unit and the mole. 1. First, amo definition, 12 Celsius equals to 12 amo. Second, 1 amo equals 1.6605 times 10 square root of 24 grams. How many 12 calcium atoms weigh 12 grams? 6.02 times 10 square root of 23. 12 Celsius weigh 12 grams. And the fifth, Avogadro's number, the mole numbers. Number of atoms equals 1 atoms 12 amo times 1 amo divided 1.66 times 10 square root of 22 grams times 12 equals 6.02 times 10 square root of 23. 12 Celsius weight 12 grams.
Therefore, any single molecule, one molecule hydrogen, Avogadro's number molecules 6.02 times 10 times for laboratory size sample 1 mole SO 18.0 grams. The mole. The mole is just a number of things. 1 doesn't equal 12 things. 1 pair equal 2 things. 1 mole equal 6.02 14 times 10 is equal to 23 things. Molar mass. By definition, this is mass of 1 mole of substance I. E grams moles The molar mass of an element is the mass number for the element that we find on the periodic table. The formula weight in atomic mass units will be the same number as the molar mass in grams mole. Using moles, grams, use molar mass, moles. Use Avogadro's number. Formulas units. Moles provide a bridge for the molecular scale to the real-world scale. The number of moles correspond to the number of molecules. One mole of any substance has the same number of molecules. Mole relationships. One mole atoms, ions, or molecules contains Avogadro's number of those particles. One mole of molecules of formula units contains Avogadro number times the number of atoms, ions of each element in compound.
Combustion analysis gives 0% composition. Compound containing calcium, hydrogen, or oxygen are routinely analyzed through combustion in a chamber like this. Calcium percent is determined from the mass of copper produced. Hydrogen determined from the mass of hydrogen oxygen produced. Oxygen determined by different after the calcium and hydrogen have been determined. Calculating empirical formulas. These are the subscript of the empirical formulas: calcium, hydrogen, and NO. Elemental analysis. Compounds containing other elements are analyzed using methods analogous to those used for calcium, hydrogen, and oxygen.
From the mass of the substance A, you can use the ratio of the coefficient of the A and B to calculate the mass of substance B. For it is a product or use it if it's a reactant. Stoichiometry calculation. Starting with the 10 grams calcium, hydrogen, and oxygen, we can calculate the molecules of the calcium, hydrogen, and oxygen used to the coefficient to find the moles and hydrogen, oxygen, and copper, and return to the moles of grams. How many cookies can I make? You can make cookies, unit you can run out in one of the ingredients. Once you run out of sugar, you will stop making cookies.
Limiting reactants. The limiting reactants is the reactants present in the smallest stoichiometric amount.
In the example below, the oxygen will be the excess reagent.
Theoretical yield. The theoretical yield is amount of product that can be. In other words, it means amount of product possible from the stoichiometry, the perfect reaction. This is the different from the actual yield of the amount of actually produced and measured. Percent yield. A comparison of the amount actually obtained to the amount was possible to make. Percent yield equals actual yield divided into theoretical yield times 100.
Calcium and hydrogen plus bromine to calcium, hydrogen, bromine plus hydrogen, bromine.
Gunpowder reaction. What is interesting about this reaction? Lots of energy, no oxygen. What kind of reaction is it? Oxidation, reduction. What do you think makes it that powerful and explosive? Makes a lot of gases.